because I would really like to show it to you. Hello cat people! How are you today? I am Catlady Antigoni and today I'm turning myself into Spectra. Today's video idea is to turn myself into Spectra. Spectra from Monster High. Monster High is the TV show that I wish I had when I was a child. So it's dark, it's mysterious, all the characters have special powers, they are a little bit unique, I would say. For example, Spectra is a ghost, there is Draculaura, which is a vampire, and it's very dark. I wish I have grown up with this. Like, I can appreciate Barbie a lot. I love Barbies, I have a lot of Barbies in my collection, but I would like to have the opportunity of being able to watch something darker. So, if you're curious for this today, let's start! As always, I'm gonna start by doing some guidelines for the dress, for the chains, for everything that she has. And also today I'm a little bit more excited because I have a new body paint to try. So I have this one right here. It's a black from Snazaroo. So Snazaroo is a new brand for me, and to be honest, I would like to try this because I'm running out of some other colors and I would like to check if this is good quality and high quality, to try this instead of Eulenspiegel, because I have some complaints from Eulenspiegel. If you have seen the previous videos, and especially the previous video, you probably know already about it. But anyway, back to relevancy, I'm taking my pencil and I'm start drawing. As you can see, I have finished with one side off camera and now I'm here to do the other side. First of all, I started with purple, and specifically I used this purple right here. So this purple does not belong to my Mehron palette. I created this by myself, and if you haven't seen the whole procedure, I'm gonna leave a video up here. It's the Sarah Sanderson body paint, and I created this purple back in this video. So I'm gonna take a brush like that, I'm gonna dip it into purple, and I'm gonna do this area right here, as well as the inner part of the... how are they called? Anyway, the inner part of this. Before I use any eyeshadows to set the purple and change the color a little bit, because I'm sure that you can see the difference between this, and there is a reason behind it, I'm gonna explain in a while. But now I would like to finish with my black as well. As you know, today I'm using this black body paint right here. This is from Snazaroo, and let me tell you my first impressions, because as you can see I have already used it here. So in my opinion, it's a little bit better than the black from Eulenspiegel because it doesn't do as many patches. Like, the opacity is pretty much the same. I had to set it a little bit as well, but all in all I think that I prefer this. So definitely I'm gonna try more colors from Snazaroo, and then I think that I will have a more proper comparison to do. So as a first step, yeah, thumbs up, it was good. And now I'm gonna do this side. Basically I'm using it like every aqua color, I'm just putting some water inside it, and then I'm taking my brush and I'm doing my work. Now, as I told you before, you might see a difference between this purple and this purple. Why? Because on this purple I have already used my eyeshadows. So today I'm using from NYX Professional Makeup the Ultimate Brights palette, and for this area right here I'm gonna use this shadow. Unfortunately it does not have a name, but it's a very nice warm purple, and I'm using it because I would like to make it a little bit more warm tone. At least this is what I have seen at the reference picture. And for this part right here, I'm gonna use this lilac, a very nice pastel color, because I would like them to be a little bit more lighter. So I'm taking two different brushes and I'm starting. You might also notice that there is a difference between this black right here and this black right here. So in order to give the impression of the light and make the dress a little bit more 3D, I added some white eyeshadow from my James Charles palette, and specifically this one right here, and I'm gonna do the same exactly right here. Also, I would like to take the black eyeshadow, this one right here, and do some little lines, because I saw that that the original Spectra picture or cartoon has a lot of black lines here. Now, having in mind that Spectra was a ghost, I would like to turn my skin into white, but not clown white. I would like to have a transparent white. That's why I'm not gonna use any body paint for this, but instead I'm gonna go with oil colors. So this is my palette Athena from You Can Be, and I'm gonna take this shade right here. This is a pure white. I'm gonna apply it with brush, and then I'm gonna tap with a sponge in order to give that transparent essence to it. As you can see, I have created two chains with two different techniques. So here, first of all, we have the simple one, which means that I just took the silver from my Athena palette, this one right here, and I just created it, no special shading, nothing. I mean, I have done a little bit of shading, but since it's on black, I don't think that it's very obvious what I have done, and it doesn't have to be honest. Then I continued with this chain right here, because she is a ghost, so she has chains. For this chain, again, I started with silver right here. So I think that according to the lighting, sometimes with some angles it might be disappeared completely, and I don't want that. So what did I do to solve this issue? I used not this palette right here, but a gray that I have created by myself, specifically this one, which is kinda dark, but I like it because we are dealing with chains and stuff like that, so I feel that this grey fits. And then I continued by drawing on top of silver with grey. And I found out that with grey it was way too dark, and also I didn't want that. So again, I took the silver from Athena palette right here and I applied it on top of grey, and now I have these beautiful results. When it comes to the shading, I just use from NYX Professional Makeup the Epic Ink eyeliner, which I cannot find. Here it is, the gold edition, which is a collaboration with La Casa de Papel. So let's do it together now. I'm not wearing my glasses anymore, and you know what does this mean? It's time for the face! So I'm gonna start by gluing my eyebrows, and unfortunately I don't have pure blonde eyebrows anymore, so I think that it's gonna be a little more difficult than the last time, but I'm gonna show you. So first of all, I'm gonna apply some stick glue, then I will apply some powder, concealer, and again powder and concealer if this is necessary. You have seen this procedure many times, so I'm not gonna explain a lot, but instead I'm gonna leave a video up here, and if you want to see more details, you can click on it and you can find a step-by-step procedure. The brows are ready, and I'm about to start with my eye look. So I looked very close to Spectra's pictures, and I found that she has a very nice baby blue eye look, and there at the inner corner she has something lighter. I couldn't define if this is pure white or just lighter blue, but in my case I want to experiment with some very nice duochromes, so you will see it later. But for now I'm gonna start by preparing my eye and brow, because I'm gonna go at my brow as well today with my P. Louise base in the shade 0, because it's a pure white, and that's what I want, because I want to block and cancel my eyebrows even more. So I'm gonna take this palette right here. This is El Vatvo from Udensai, and from this palette I'm gonna take this light blue shade. It's called Blue Peaful, or maybe not, I'm not sure, but I'm sure about a tutorial that I have created with this palette. I'm not sure if I have uploaded yet, but it's coming. So if you don't want to miss it, make sure that you have subscribed to this channel and you like this video in order to encourage me to have more and more content for you and try more and more products. Now I'm gonna start with my base and then the shadow application. Before I apply the duochrome, I'm gonna take my palette War Paint right here, and from this palette, I'm gonna apply bleach at my inner corner, and then I'm gonna take this blue pencil right here. This is from Glam Shop, an indie Polish brand. I think you know by now, right? This is in the shade something blue. Great, it has an English name. That's amazing because usually they go with Polish names, which I find very difficult to pronounce, but today I am lucky. So, I'm taking a very tiny brush and I'm going to my inner corners. I don't know if you can see my impressive duochrome right here. I mean, it's stunning, right? So it's a duochrome that I literally got at my mailbox today. This is from Glosscoats. Glosscoats is a Swedish indie brand, and this specific one is called Cloud Chaser, and it's a blue to green to yellow. I'm gonna swatch it later for you, but first of all, I would like to make sure that I have finished with the application. So, how am I applying it? I'm taking from Aden Cosmetics Fix Potion, and I'm applying Fix Potion with a clean brush on my eyelid where I want the pigment to be. So I'm taking this brush, I'm not taking a lot, like just a little tiny bit. And then what I'm doing is waiting some seconds in order to be a little bit tacky, but not wet, because if it is wet, the pigment, the shimmer is not going very well on that. So while I'm doing this, I'm opening here. Also, if you see my lips kinda red, I'm fine. I'm just drinking a very tasty homemade by the editor smoothie, and it contains blueberry and strawberry. That's why it's coloring my lips. Anyway, so I'm opening this one right here. It has exactly the same packaging with Aden Cosmetics duochrome. So if you have experience from this packaging, it's exactly the same. Let me open it with a tweezer because recently I got my nails done. I mean, they are stunning, right? And I don't want to destroy them, and since I'm very good at destroying things, I don't want to risk. Then I'm taking another brush, like this one right here. I'm dipping it into the pigment and I'm spinning it a little bit to have a good amount. And then I'm taking it and I'm gonna tap it on the eye. I feel that if you apply it with tap move, it plays a very important role in order to make it look as good as possible. So in my mind, if you're dragging it, it's not working as good, I'm gonna say. And now I'm gonna take some of it and I will try to swatch it on my hand because I would really like to show it to you. And I feel that on my eyes, since I already have a blue base, it might not be that accurate, so I would like to swatch it on my hand. I think that this is pretty much impossible, but yeah, look at it here at my finger, my middle finger. I mean, can you see the shift? It's amazing! I'm super happy. And actually, these days they're releasing a palette. I'm really thinking to buy this palette for review because I'm very happy with the single pigments. Next step is to apply face primer, specifically this one right here. This is from NYX, the Marshmallow. You know it, I'm sure that you know it by now. And then I'm gonna take this palette, Athena, again, and I'm going with the white again to repeat the same procedure at my face in order to obtain that ghosty white face. I'm gonna set it with a white powder on top, but I'm gonna tell you more later. As you can see, I have continued a little bit with my makeup and I applied false lashes basically, and secondly I have done some contouring, and for this, give me a second, yep, I took my Alien palette from Jeffree Star's Cosmetics and I took this shade right here, which is called Tall Grey, and let me tell you, I think it's the only great shadow that I own. Although that I own like something like 70 palettes, I don't know why they are not doing matte grays. I feel that it's something that it's missing from my collection a lot, and I don't know what's gonna happen after I finish Tall Grey because this is gonna happen very soon. Now, as you can see, I have done the contouring a little bit extra dramatic because I'm a ghost, so my face should be a little bit more like that. And you know, I might be a ghost, but I'm a fancy ghost and I need highlighter, and for my highlighter I'm gonna use from Fenty Beauty How Many Carats. It's an amazing glittery highlighter and I feel that it fits perfectly with the theme. There was a reason why I chose to cover my eyebrows, and that's because Spectra has very thin eyebrows, which happen to be purple as well. So I'm taking my palette Athena, I'm taking this purple right here, and I will try to draw very thin eyebrows to mimic her original eyebrows, and I'm so excited about it. I know that many things can go wrong at this specific step, but I really wanna try, and I really wanna give myself this different, let's say different look. And now it's time for the Greek word of the day. As you can understand, today I'm gonna tell you the word for monster, since we are doing a character from Monster High. So in Greek we say teras. Say with me, teras. Teras. As always, I'm gonna ask you to try to write a comment down below using the word teras. Actually, do you want to tell me which was your favorite monster or Teras High character? That would be very cool. I hope that I will get your comments, and also I hope that I will get Teras in your own native language. Time to do the lips. As you can see, I have experimented a lot with lip colors, and I really have a hard time to decide with what I wanna go, but I think I have chosen a combination. This pencil right here, it's from Glam Shop. Again, the name is in Polish, I cannot really try to say it. And then I think I'm gonna go with NYX Professional Makeup glitter goals, and specifically this one right here, which is in the name Amethyst Vibes. So hopefully these two will recreate the original lips effect. Now I'm gonna overline my lips by a lot, and I'm pretty much scared about that, I don't wanna lie. But I'm gonna overline my lips, and then I will apply this one, which is kinda glittery. So let's see. Oh my god, I look quite different. I mean, I enjoy it because I don't really have the chance to be like this so often, with big lips and fake eyebrows and all this stuff. So I really liked the whole idea and how the whole concept was going. But tell me your opinion. I'm planning to do a whole Monster High series. Of course, don't expect to see a Monster High at the next body paint video because variety people. But tell me, do you want to see makeup like this, or do you want me to adjust their characteristic into human characteristic? What do you feel? How do you feel about that? I would be very happy to read all your comments. I would be very happy to hear your opinion about the makeup. And don't forget, if you feel that you wanna see a little bit better pictures, if you feel that you wanna zoom in a little bit, you can always find me on my Instagram, which is Catlady Antigoni, and I'm gonna leave it here as always, and I'm waiting for you there. And of course, if you try to recreate this, don't forget to send me pictures, don't forget to tag me, okay? Thank you so much for being here with me today. See you tomorrow with a video where I'm gonna talk about something. Until then, bye!